Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, interleague baseball, the first of three between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Carlos Rodon gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Striding in, John Verdi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Miami, the second baseman, John Verdi.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 25, Steve.
Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Jose Arena gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Tim
shortstop,
Anderson. He'll lead
Tim
things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Anderson's running. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Anderson stands at second with no outs. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Birdie ranging up the middle, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He's set. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Misses. Ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
A man at third with one away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So here's Daniel Ponca now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Yonder.
Up next for Chicago, Yonder Alonso. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kemp is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. Moncada has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Neil Walker, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorkys Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Walker is off at first with 2 away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is up with it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 1 and the Marlins 0. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Castillo, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Leury Garcia is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Kemp. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready now, Miguel Rojas, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
Rojas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 down the first baseline.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rojas on at first, nobody out. Moncada trying to get there. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Count still full, 3-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11 pitch at bat.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We return to Chicago after this.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Leading off for the
Okay,
White
thank
Sox,
you, Heidi.
the right fielder, Brian Cordell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Another 0-2 coming. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Line towards center field. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, Brian Anderson as we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 45.
Stepping up to the plate, Peter O'Brien. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. O'Brien, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
O'Brien, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Marlins leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So digging in now, Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Abreu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Count is 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Daniel Palka. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Chopped on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding forward now is the DH, Neil Walker. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
To third, Moncada gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorkys Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polka is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, Tony Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and this is taken outside for ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, John Birdie. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hernandez over at second. Kemp on at first with 2 down. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
1-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Robbie Moylan is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Robbie Moylan.
Ready now for the White Sox. Wellington Castillo. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And it's fouled away. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Drilled to first. Pierce has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, Leury Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out.
That's
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Peter O'Brien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And there's ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Clearly fooled there on the slider. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him. You know, usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Peter O'Brien is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
A ball and a strike now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out with a man at first. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They trail this one 1-0. Tayron Guerrero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
Now at the plate, Ryan Cordell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Cordell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is Kemp, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Base is empty here with nobody out. Popped him up. Birdie over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Still only one out in the inning. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Stepping in now, Daniel Palka, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Yonder Alonso, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
It's sharply toward third, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner, and this will kick off the base of the wall, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, catcher.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
That's a ball.
Too low, 1-0. Three runs already home here. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Two and 0, here it is. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here's the 2-1 home. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Leading off the inning, Neil Walker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Alex Colomé comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
Into the box, Gorkys Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop.
So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
2-2.
The 2-2. A line shot to second out there, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Kemp. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's 0 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Marlins lead 1. They're down 4-0. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Austin Bryce.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The center fielder, number
Digging in
28.
once again, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Garcia.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Rojas takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Ryan Cordell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bryce has compiled over 65 innings of work, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count, the pitch, the swing and a miss, strike 1. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Tim Anderson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Evan Marshall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59, Evan Marshall.
Into the box, John Birdie. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's set. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3-0 the count.
The 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are
now
2 aboard now.
Number 45.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Nate Jones takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Nate Jones.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter O'Brien, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2, and another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now
he put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Neil Walker would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Anderson at second, Pierce at first, 2 out in the inning. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Drew Steckenrider will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hits this one hard the other way. And there's 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Two and one.
1 strike.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing and stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
In now, Daniel Palka, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Here's the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this
Now
one. That's the 4th time he
designated
struck
hitter.
out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
First offering on its way. Grounded to third. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We've played 8 full. It's the White Sox 5 and the Marlins nothing. Jace Fry
please.
comes on from the pen,
Now
hoping to
pitching for
finish
the
this
White
one
Sox.
off here in the top of the
Number
9th.
57, Jace Fry.
Stepping in, Neil Walker. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Designated hitter,
Neil
Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Gorky Hernandez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Gorky Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Garcia ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. I thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he rips it on the ground to second. And he is in there.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Kelvin Herrera answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Kelvin Herrera.
John Birdie will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Herrera has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Anderson.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hernandez, the runner at 3rd. Rojas on 2nd. Kemp on at 1st with 2 down. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami 3rd sacker.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Miami down to their last strike. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. This one's down to 3rd. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to 1st, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Carlos Rodon takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jose Arena was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.